What's going on, y'all? So listen. Baby. Oh my God. Listen, Greenleaf. What I really don't understand about this, to be quite honest, I don't understand the politics that's going on behind the scenes when it comes to these award shows and stuff outside of the NAACP, because that's, mostly African American, people of color, type of award show. So they get everybody. That is the only time that you really see this show or any other own shows nominated for anything. And I am so sick of it. It's just like the way that Power won't get nominated for a Golden Globe or Emmy Award or whatever. I don't know what the vendetta is. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know what the criteria and what the requirements and all that stuff is, but they need to fix it because they are missing out on a lot of good actors and actresses getting accolades that they need and that they deserve, because OWN has been put on the goddamn bomb ass shows, okay? From Queen Sugar to goddamn Greenleaf, bitch. And when I tell you, baby, listen, Latoya motherfucking Lucky, bitch, I don't know your last name, what your husband's last name is, but that girl, she deserves all the fucking awards right about now, because Mama was on here acting like an actress, okay? Baby, I believe that shit. I said she was on here acting her ass off in this episode. I said, girl, you had me sitting here doubting myself like, now I know I just seen you do this, but did you really do it? Girl, we only got two more episodes left, okay? And shit is getting good, okay? Good. All right. So this episode is episode 11. The end is near, bitch. Two more episodes. Yes, yeah. The end is near. So, the episode started off with Patti LaBelle and Lady May. They sitting in their little vanity mirrors, getting ready or whatever, and Patti LaBelle basically trying to tell Lady May, you gonna have to pick this shit up, okay? You can't be sitting here looking like this. You can't be doing this. You can't be doing that. And let me tell you something. Patti LaBelle, or I should say Sister Patterson, she come off as messy and nosy, but she that good girlfriend that's gonna be there and tell you exactly the shit that you need to hear, not what you want to hear, okay? And it may come off like she being a little bit messy or whatever, but she telling her the real shit, okay? She not trying to get her friend caught up in these streets or whatever. She trying to get her out of this shit so you can relieve that grief and that weight that's on your shoulders, all right? And at this point, they good enough friends that Lady May feels, comfortable enough to tell her that, listen, when Bishop cheated on me with Mavis, I said, bitch, when is Mavis gonna make another appearance, okay? Mavis been no, bitch. You couldn't tell me Mavis didn't know some shit that was going down. All we need for the season finale is Mavis to pop up in that goddamn congregation. Bitch, bring her back next week, okay? Bring her back on a day with Lady May, all right? Bring her back, because she changes everything. And that's exactly what's about to happen next week. But anyway, she was like, girl, when Bishop had that goddamn affair with Mavis, I wanted him hurt, so I tried to get back at him. But then we had this goddamn couples trip, vacation or whatever with Lionel and Patricia, okay, with Patrice. And, Lionel, the one that you had your affair with? Yes, girl, it was supposed to be a one-time, one-and-done type of thing. But I fucked around and got pregnant. I don't know who the baby daddy is, and he on his deathbed thinking that he need to tell the lady that he think is the baby that is his daughter. And Sister Patterson was like, "Who was the lady? You mean Grace?" And I said, "Why she say it like that? Let me just tell you, girl." This explains a lot. And people was in the comments talking about something. They think it's faith and all this other shit. And somebody even said charity. I said, baby, that don't even know. Okay. Lady Mae, Keith, that looks more like her. Keith is James the Bishop. That look more like Charity and Joseph. Okay, Charity and Jacob. They all look alike. They all damn near the same skin complexion, minus Lady Mae, but they look like the daddy. They come from the daddy color. Okay. Genes do skip and stuff like that. This dominant and recessive. But goddamn, Grace don't look like neither one of them. And nothing Hugh. Okay, she lighter than fucking Lady Mae. Okay, so who the fuck the daddy is? And it showed the fucking Keith. Okay, it ain't James. But she was like, you need to tell her. And it threw me so bad when she called her to tell the lady that she's his daughter. I said, tell Grace, your daughter, that he's her father. Okay, why did you have to say it like, she's just some type of stranger, something that just came out the blue that was like, saying this man is my daddy or whatever, looking for her daddy or something like that. She said it as if she did not know who Grace was, and that kind of disturbed me. Moving on from that, you got Bishop up in there. Speaking of Grace, Grace is trying to run down everything that she know about Rochelle. Okay, her last name really is James. Her and Tara, they used to. The mama was on drugs. The mama went to jail or whatever, and they went from foster home to foster home. She's Basie's half sister. They called him the hero and shit like that. So you need to take it from me. This lady is playing you. Okay, she playing you. All right. Of course, he don't want to hear it. He's love strucken that quick. I ain't even gonna call it love. It's lust. All right. And while they going through all this shit, and then she showing him pictures, she was like, look, this is a picture of Rochelle when she was a kid, okay? That looks just like her, all right? This is her. She's playing you. She's trying to get back revenge or whatever for you killing her daddy or thinking that you killed her daddy in that fire or whatever. And so at this point, Corinne comes into the office and she rushed in with the FBI. I told them to stop. But they wouldn't listen to me. They was like, what are you talking about? And it was like, bitch, we the FBI. We here to seize every fucking thing in this office, okay? In the whole facility, bitch. We want the computers. We want the cameras. We want the copy machine, bitch. We want your dirty drawers if you got it to see if you clean on that, okay? Because it's a muck running around and it's foul as shit up in this bitch. I said, God damn. And then we go over there to Triumph and they are doing the exact same thing, okay? At this point at Triumph, we see the accounting coming in. Somebody asked Carissa and them, do they have an accountant? And they was like, yeah, we do. And then the accountant comes walking in like a hub, and he's just like, oh my God, you guys are here. He was like, yeah, you're the accountant. Yes, I'm so glad that y'all here because it's some bullshit, some bullshit that's going on, and I don't know what's happening, but it's unorthodox and it's unholy up in this bitch. I said, God damn, so was it the accountant that snitched? The accountant was over it. I said, this is the motherfucker that y'all hired to be on y'all side, and he straight snitched y'all out. But we already know it's a setup, okay? We already know it's a setup. And at this point, back at Calvary, Lady May is going in on fucking James, like, what the fuck you doing and all this stuff. And I mean, they are going in the hallway. You got the FBI agents looking like, what the fuck? Bitch, Charity. They came to Charity office to get her computer. She was like, what the hell is y'all doing? You can't take that. You can't take that. She go to Lady May and she was like, oh my God, mama, what is happening? She didn't give a shit about what was going on in the office or what's going on with the daddy, what's going on with the church. She just wanted her computer because her dumb ass didn't back up her hard drive. Okay, she didn't back up her songs. She didn't back up none of her tracks or whatever. And it's all about her. She don't give a shit about what else is going on. Daddy, is you okay? Mama, you okay? No, that ain't what the question was. She want to know what's happening because she need her shit. Okay, I said, bitch, that's why you always put shit on a goddamn thumb drive and you save it and you keep that shit tucked in there. Okay, bitch, that's what you do. You don't save shit like that, and you do not do stuff on the computer without saving it unless you don't give a shit about it. Okay, bitch, when she did all that, Lady May was like, girl, ain't nobody got time for your ass. Why don't you you always doing some shit like this? She said basically you're not useless. You're up here being useless as fuck, okay? God damn it, Charity, can for once it not be about your ass, okay? Damn. That's basically what she wanted to say. I said, you know what? Make that Charity ass together because she was sitting there looking stupid. Did this bitch up here talking to the FBI agent? I didn't mean to call her bitch, but I said, I know she not finna sweet talk this agent. I know she ain't finna be thirsty and try to get with him or whatever. I said, bitch, she finna hook up with the FBI agent. Agent Dallas, okay? AKA Terrence from Hit the Floor, okay? And basically what she was trying to say, she was like, before you go, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Like, can I tell you my story and all this stuff? I said, girl, what? She was like, yeah. And he said, okay, come on, let's go in your office and let's talk or whatever. I said, they do this? I said, is she flirting? Girl, the church is going down. It's crumbling like this. Not like that, but like this, okay? And you up here wanting to give him a little story or whatever. I mean, Charity went up into that office and gave a little backstory like, have you ever heard the term of PK? Yes, that's preacher's kid, or pastor's kids, whichever way you want to say it, but it still means church kid, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you grow up and it's already a microscope on you, on all the moves that you make. And it's like, oh, do you know how that feels to be everybody watching your every moves and stuff like that? One can only imagine. I said, girl, what are you doing? What are you going? Where are we getting at this? And she was like, so, with already the eyes on you, you don't want to do things that's going to get out there. And he was like, you got something on that computer that you don't want nobody to see. Yes, it is, so I was with this guy and I wanted to be an actress back in the day. So I took these pictures and I had to get, my mom had to get him to pay him off or whatever, so now he wouldn't put the pictures out or whatever. And they're on her laptop, not my laptop, but her laptop. And I just want to know if it's okay if I can get the laptop back and just go ahead for 5 minutes, take that stuff off, because I don't want people to see that. That's embarrassing. And he was like, well, I'll talk to my commanding officer and see what's going on. And eventually, he do come back with the laptop and was like, ain't no pictures on here that you want to get off, is it? She was like, no. What the fuck is going on right here? I said, Charity, you did that. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. Charity did that for that moment. Okay, because when we found out the end game of it, I said, Charity, all right, I see what you doing. Okay, bitch, I'm useless. Look what the fuck I got. Basically, what she did was she used that as a diversion so she can go on her mother's laptop and download her PowerPoint presentation and the pictures that she was using for her presentations for Lady May Day, a day with Lady May. Because when the FBI came to raid her stuff, when she found out about it, she was in the midst of doing an interview with Sister Patterson. Okay, Sister Patterson. Goddamn, that sounds just like New York Mama. Every time I say it, it sounds. I love New York. That's what I keep on talking about. But thinking about, I should say. So they in the midst of doing this, and that's when the FBI comes in with Corinne. They finish the interview, they go out and see what's going on. She was complaining about the fact that it took forever for them to get this presentation together. And then Corinne was telling her it took forever to get those pictures because they was going to redo it. And Sister Patterson was like, okay, the devil comes in, we can just do it over again, and it's probably going to be 10 times better, than the first. And so at this point, later on in the episode, Charity comes in and she was like, girl, what the fuck you want, okay? And she was like, here, you talk about something, I'm useless. Here's your PowerPoint presentation and your pictures and all the other shit that was on your goddamn laptop. What else you want, bitch? For a useless bitch, I sure enough came in handy, huh? Thank you. I said, girl, okay, Charity, we gonna give you that one. We gonna give you that one because we know it ain't gonna last. Charity gonna do some other shit, bitch. But then, Grace, she got the lawyer from that was supposed to be helping out with Corley, the new lawyer. I think his name is Garner. They brought him in and basically, bitch, they sent down with Jacob. They sent down with the whole family, minus the mama, Jacob, Bishop, and Carissa and Grace or whatever, and trying to figure out everything that happened because they basically said that people was laundering money, they embezzling money, not laundering, but embezzlement and fraud. That's all that I heard, and paying off playing games with the IRS. Shit that you don't do, okay? They will come and find your ass, and you ain't gonna get away with that shit. Okay? Listen, bitch. Listen. So at this point, they sitting at the table, and he breaking that shit down. He was like, did you sign some shit away and you put up, because the money that was supposed to be put in that real account for the, real church or whatever, it was put in there over $200,000, but then it was also withdrawn. Okay. So I was like, come on, lawyer, break this shit down, because how Jacob get involved in this and how Triumph get involved in this, I need to cut the ties. We need to connect the dots, right? We already know that the main factors is Rochelle over there at Calvary, and we know that Tasha Skanks is over there at Triumph. So they was working this together. We know that, but we need to go further and see how it all connect. Okay? It was like this at first, now it's like this when we put it all together. You know what I'm saying? Like Legos, bitch. Okay? And so he was sitting there like, Bishop was kept on interrupted. Jacob was interrupting. Bishop said, let the man talk. Then Bishop interrupted. He said, let the man talk, Daddy. And then so basically what wound up happening is Tasha set up this account, okay? And we already seen that when Jacob was blindly signing those papers and she distracted him. And she started moving money from the church into that account. And then she drained that account, okay? Um, or she set it up to make it seem as if it was an account. Damn, bitch, my eye low. I've been noticing that. I gotta get that looked at. You know, that's the eye. This the muscle in my eye. I was born with no muscle in this eye. So, you know, when y'all see it look like it's low or whatever, bitch, I got a lazy eye. Yeah, I do. Okay, when I was born, it was closed. It was closed. I had to have surgery for it and everything. Okay, why did I do that? Anyway, moving on from that. Basically, somehow the daddy, that money that the daddy had withdrew from his account that he thought was his account, it wasn't his account, it was Jacob's account, okay, for the church, that fake account, and they didn't know that, okay. And Rochelle set up all these dummy websites, these dummy you know apps or whatever. That app that had showed the cryptocurrency and all that stuff and his how much money he was making, it was fake, because when he tried to pull it up, it said 404, page not found. When they tried to pull up the website was not found either. I said, damn it, bitch. They got them good. I can't even fucking lie, bitch. They got their asses good. Okay? They tied that shit up and put a motherfucking neat ass bow on the top. Okay? Jacob calling Tasha trying to figure out what's going on. Tasha, come on now, where's the money at? Why did you set up this account? What's going on? Jacob, like I told you, I don't know what's going on. Okay, like I really don't know. Okay, I don't know. Like you can stop calling me. I really don't know. Mind you, Basie is sitting right there. Okay, Basie sitting right there. Rochelle sitting on the other side, and Carissa like, come on, you got to get something out of her. He is not getting what he wants out of her, and that's for her to admit that she set up the account and she took the money. I ain't take no money. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do nothing and all this stuff and whatever, but you can stop calling me because you ain't gonna get nothing out of me or whatever. And then she didn't hang up. Next thing you know, Carissa was like mouthing off like this. Say, I love you. Tell her that you love her. And he was like, bitch, what? Do it. I was like, when Carissa speaks, bitch, you do. Okay? So he was like, Tasha, you know I love you. And then right at that moment, basically click that phone on. Like, so you out here doing this? That's what the fuck you out here doing? He ain't cuss, but he wanted to cuss her ass out. He was hurt. I said, bitch. Tasha was like, first of fucking all, I thought your ass was dead. Okay, later on in the episode, Tasha do over here, a whole bunch of stuff that, basically was talking about, because they got into an argument. And it was like, he wanted to find out exactly what was going on between Tasha Skanks, T.I. Skanks, and, Jacob and all this stuff. He was like, damn, I'm out here trying to lay low so I won't get in trouble, so you won't get in trouble by knowing me and all this stuff. And I'm up here risking my life or whatever. And you out here moving on to another man. I mean, I know people move on in a couple of months, but damn, bitch, you move fast as fuck. So what the fuck happened? And he was like, ain't nothing happened. Basie, I still love you. She tried to touch him. He did one of these that looked like he was about to hit her ass, but he really wasn't. And I said, woo. She said, woo, too. Later on, he get a phone call from Rochelle, because Grace confronted her ass. And was like, bitch, let me just tell you this. Okay, I know that you are James' daughter. Okay, and I know that you here on some fuck shit. She was like, girl, you and your paranoia, you got to get a hold on that, okay? Now, when I was laying in bed with your father and we was in marital bliss, even though we ain't married yet, we was just rocking things out, okay? So you need to talk to him. And I know I can never be your mother, but maybe I can be a sister to you. I said, bitch! Rochelle fucking tried it! Rochelle tried it, okay? She played that shit off like, I don't know what you talking about. I didn't put up no scheme. What type of revenge? You've been talking me and you've been paranoid and questioning me ever since I came into the picture, girl. I have no idea what you're talking about. And she said all of this shit with a straight fucking face, bitch. Straight face. Grace went over there. And then, after this, Rochelle called Basie and was like, Grace been questioning me. She knows and all this stuff. And he was like, I don't give a fuck if she knows, okay? We're going to take everything from them Greenleafs. We're going to take the kid. We're going to take it from the kids. We're going to take it from the family. We're going to take it from the wives. We're going to just destroy them, okay? Tasha hears this shit, and then she gets on her phone and she calls Jacob. and told him, I'm scared. Could you meet me at so and so place? And so she gonna meet him. And well, Jake could go meet her, and it really was basic. He was like, you know what, you can start calling my wife's phone, okay? Because I got her phone, as you see, and that's what you doing. That's what you doing. You out here fucking around with my wife. What exactly happened between y'all? And he was like, okay, bro, all we did was kiss, okay? All we did was kiss. That is what it is. And then he was like, oh, well, I got more out of you than what she told me. And he was like, it wasn't shit to me, okay? Well, it ain't shit to you, but it clearly was something. It's something to me, okay? One man is trash or whatever it is. It ain't to one man. It's something to another. I said, oops. He said, don't call my wife no more. I said, God damn. And he was like, and I ain't your brother. I said, ooh. Ooh. I don't know how this go in, bitch. I really don't. We got Grace going over there talking to Bishop like, did you really sleep with that bitch? Did you? Girl, no, I didn't sleep with her. What are you talking about? Okay. She was like, because she said that you slept with her. And Bishop just didn't really want to believe at first that Rochelle was a fake, okay? He go over there to her office. She on the phone talking about something. She about to be out the country for a few, okay? I said, I bet the fuck you are. In the middle of this goddamn investigation, the shit that you set up, you finna be out the country so can't nobody find your ass. Bitch, she probably finna go to a country where there ain't no extradition or some shit like that, where they can't take your ass back. You know, bitch. I said, girl, y'all played this shit well, because this scene alone made me gain so much motherfucking respect for LaToya Luckett as a goddamn actress, because she played this part off so well. She did what she did to Grace times 10 to motherfucking James. She stood there in his face and made it seem as if he was going crazy. She said, what investment are you talking about? I never gave you anything. What cryptocurrency? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand. What is happening? Bitch, but we did sleep together, okay? Is this passive thing that you doing that you trying to forget or whatever? If this is a game that we want to play along with, we can play along with. If I was trying to play you and trying to get revenge on you, why would I fall in love with you? And why would I do this? And he was like, okay, I seen the game that you playing. I ain't finna play games with no more or whatever. She was like, bitch, I already did. I said, girl, that scene took me the fuck out. I was sitting here like, bitch. Girl, you can't hate but love. You love and hate the bitch at the same time, because she went there. God damn. LaToya, you did that shit. You did that shit, bitch. Okay? And so, Lady Mae, she gets a phone call from Aaron saying that Lionel passed away. They started him on this new chemo medicine, and he had a bad reaction to it and his body couldn't take it. And so, he passed away. And Lady Mae wound up telling Sister Patterson. Sister Patterson was like, well, damn, did you tell Grace about her dude probably being her daddy or whatever? And it was like, no, because the problem is gone. And she was kind of happy about that shit. I said, girl, what the fuck? God don't like uglies, Lady Mae, okay? And that's why shit finna blow up in your face next episode and the last episode. Before we get to the main shit, girl, this shit with Zora. Zora at the crib, she thinking she finna go out. She getting all cute for little Isaiah, and she thinks she finna go to the studio with him. He was like, nah, you can chill out here. You can order some food or whatever. Here, take $100 on me and go get your nails done and all this shit. I got some niggas coming to the studio. I don't need you to be there or whatever, because you always acting like you looking like you bored. And he was actually in a nice kind of mood or whatever. And then told her to get this alcohol from out the cabinet now. And I was like, oh, that was nice nasty right there. Why you need the alcohol in the studio? Okay. And so later we see Sophia laying on the couch, and Sophia is looking on Instagram, scrolling like this. And she was like, wait a minute, is this Isaiah and some bitch? Girl, that bitch don't look like Zora. Let me click on this video. She was all like this. Look at Bae. I'm in the studio with Bae. Bae, what you doing? Put the camera all on him. He was like, what you doing? Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, girl, sits on his lap. And see, this is how a motherfucker don't have no type of respect for you, Zora. That if beating your ass wasn't the wake up call, This boy lied to you so that you wouldn't come to the studio and see him fucking around with another bitch, okay? And then she's calling him bae. And then she's posting it and saying that he's bae in the caption and stuff like that. And then she's sitting all up on his lap. He's all up on her like they been fucking and all this stuff. And Zora sent that shit to her, and I would have did the same thing. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. But let me tell you this, I ain't finna have my cousin, my family out here looking dumb like this, okay? But Zora, she let herself look dumb because she's still gonna stay with the motherfucker. She confronted him about it, and he was like, it ain't nothing. You know, they had this little meet and greet shit set up, and that's what it is. You know, she a bird. She a bird. She ain't you. She ain't this. She ain't that. And she fell for that shit, and they started kissing. You know, they fuck. I said, he was like, you smell good. I said, come through, play. But you know, Zora, you dumb. At least, and I will say this, at least it's another dark-skinned girl, okay? I was like, that was cute. Okay, that was cute. But, girl, she laying in the bed and she looking at the picture like she got an issue now. What you gonna do? You gonna lay right the fuck back down, okay? Aaron comes through to the to the hall. Aaron's come to the church and to Gigi office and tell her that her daddy died, and he was like, yeah, but it's more complicated than I thought. And we didn't see nothing else. Next thing you know, we see Lady Mae up in the main church, and she's, you know, putting her PowerPoint on the projection and going through the stuff. And Grace popped up, and she was like, "Oh shit, girl, you scared me. What's going on?" And they talking about how the stuff looks and everything is all good. The conversation was nice up until Grace said, "Is Lionel my father?" Lady Mae stopped dead in her tracks, and she turned around and she was like, "Well, bitch, I don't know." I said, girl, this episode was good as shit, girl. I got y'all a long ass review because it was that damn good. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. If I missed any points, let's discuss it down in the comments. What do y'all feel is going to happen in these next 2 episodes? Because next week is the day with Lady Mae thing. And then the way that they ended that preview, we saw Aaron and Grace come through the goddamn church doors, okay? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that deaconess that's on the deacon on the board, she trying to get Bishop up out of there. Bishop ain't trying to go, okay? And they was like, girl, we don't need you. We don't need your approval or whatever. We can vote your ass out. I said, shit, the goddamn church is just falling apart. Woo, bitch, this was a good episode. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.